My name is Joshua Noel and I Andrew, student ID 2022136335. And today, my group will present on how to solve or to do the annuity. So, let's proceed on how to do or to solve the annuity. But firstly, let me tell you the introductions of annuity using the 5 wife and 1 husband formula. 1. What is annuity? Well, annuity can be defined as a series of payments made at a regular interval times, or it also can be defined as a form of an investment entitling to the investor in a series of annual sums. Who discovered the origin of annuity? Well, according to the history, annuity can be traced way back to the timelines of ancient Egypt, the Roman Empire, and also the Middle Ages. Essentially, the best choice of timeline for its origin is during the year 1812, when the Pennsylvania Company for the granting of annuities made commercial annuities available to the public for the first time. And why? Why is annuity important to our daily life? Well, this is because it can be act as a provider for fixed income streams, can offer tax advantages to its consumer, and it also provides protections against losing your initial investment made. And then, where can you get annuity from usually? Well, you can get annuity usually from life insurance company and investment company, in which both of them are the primary types for financial institutions that offer annuity product. And when is the best age to buy an annuity? Well, according to the financial advisors, they agree that individual at the age of 70 to 75 would be the best time to buy fixed lifetime annuity to maximize your payments without putting too much of the savings into the annuity. And lastly is how. How does annuity works? Well, normally, annuity initiated in the form of a signed contract between investor and an insurance company. Annuity are designed to work in two phases, which are accumulation phase, where the investor is paying towards the product, or annuitization phase, where the product is paying back and out towards to the investor. Well, that's all for the introduction to annuity. So now I'll be passing to my another teammates to on how to solve or to do the annuity.
Hello, my name is Brendan Alan Joseph, and my student ID is 2022192665. So today, I want to tell you something. The firstly is the formula of annuity, and secondly, the keywords of annuity. For the first formula we use is I equal K over M. Number 2, N equal MT. Number 3, I equal S minus NR. Number 4, S equal R, bracket 1 plus I, bracket power N minus 1, bracket divide I, bracket. Number 5, S equal P, bracket 1 plus I, bracket N. Number 6, I equal NR minus A. Number 7, AR, A equal R, bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I, bracket power negative N divide by I. And lastly, CP equal A plus DP. Next, for the keywords of annuity, S meaning sum of all future value for all period payment or amount of annuity and accumulated amount. A meaning present value of annuity or outstanding principal balance. R, period payment, monthly payment, or installment payment. N, number of interest pay period or number of payment. For I, interest rate per period. Okay, meanwhile K, the meaning of K is nominal rate per period. M, compounding frequency. CP is the cash price. A, amount of loan. And finally, DP, down payment.
Hello there. My name is Moses Peter. My student ID is 2022791987. I am the group leader of Group 1 MAT112. Today, I am going to talk about case study. We already did an interview session with that person. So, this is the information that we gather from the case study, which is the interviewee name is Mr. Gabriel Bifford, which is my dad. And the location is in Lorong Urat Mata 2A1, Tabang Jaya, Kuching, Sarawak. The car type that we'll be using it for our annuity group project is DMAC 4x4, which is from the Isuzu company. From the interview session that we conducted with Mr. Gabriel. The information that we gathered from the interview session is monthly payment equal to 1082, down payment equal to 16078.00. The compounding frequency, which is monthly, is equal to 12. Interest rate is equal to 2.86%, which is 0.0286. The term of the loan is 7 years. The cash price is 106,366.10, and then the total loan is 90228.10. Today we will move on to the question session, which is question A, on which I will talk about now. So the question goes by like this: the amount Mr. Gabriel must pay on the third payment to settle the outstanding arrears if Mr. Gabriel failed to pay the first two periodic payments. So in this case, the first step will be extract the information based on what information we have from the case study and the question itself. So in this case, as we don't know, R is equal to RM 1082, I equal to K over M, which is 0.0286 over 12, equal to 143 over 60,000. And lastly, your N is equal to 3. This is because they ask for the amount you must pay on the third payment. If example, if they ask the amount you have to pay on the fourth payment, your N equal to 4. But in this case, your N equal to 3. So the next step would be writing down the formula, which is S equal to R, bracket 1 plus I, bracket power of N, minus 1 bracket over I. So in this case, I written down the formula which is based on the S formula that I'm going to use it. So the next step would be S equal to RM 1082, bracket 1 plus 143 over 60,000, bracket to the power of 3 minus 1, bracket over 143 over 60,000. So after you written down that, after you extract the numbers inside into the formula, your answer would be, from the shift cal from the calculator, would be S equal to 3523.74 or RM 3523.74. So that is all for the amount Mr. Gabriel has to pay. So that would be the S. That is all from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Moses, for the presentation. And welcome. My name is Denzel Kelly Ana Ulzanuga, and my student ID is 2022777621. In this presentation, I'm going to present about the question B and the conclusion. As you can see, question B stated that the outstanding principal balance if Mr. Gabriel want to settle the loan 1 year earlier than agreed term of the loan. So this question wanted to find the amount of loan, the A. So the A is still a mystery. The R, the monthly payment, is 1,082, and the I, the interest rate, is 143 over 60,000. The T, 7 years minus 1 year, equals to 6 years. This is because Mr. Gabriel wanted to settle the loan 1 year earlier, so minus 1. To find the N is 12 multiplied by 6. This is because that's the MT, so it's equal to 72. The formula that we use is A equals R, bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I, bracket to the power of negative N over I. As you can see, it's A equals the R, 1082, bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus the I, 143 over 60,000, bracket the N, it's negative 72, over 143 over 60,000. Obviously, it's the I. So the A is equals to 71,508.24 cents. This is the amount of loan if Mr. Gabriel wanted to settle the loan 1 year earlier. In conclusion, annuity contributes many benefits in which it can be useful and helpful for the consumer that needed it. Even though annuity did help in resolving the issues faced by consumer, there is also downside, as in everything in the world have its own advantages and disadvantages. The disadvantages of it are that some annuity out there earn only a little to no interest. Annuity is a long-term contract with penalties that comes after if you cash it too early, and the guaranteed income could not help with inflation crisis in certain types of annuities. Therefore, before invest in an annuity, it is essential and important for the consumer to be ruled out factors and think wisely before making a decision whether or not annuity is suitable for the consumer, as it can cause poor investment if decision made is based or not aware of the consequences of come and the need of to think wisely. That's all from us. Thank you.